What's up, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft 1.12. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today's going to be a tutorial day. Now, what I want to show you is something that a design that I've come up with, and what it is a mob trap. Now, the reason I've been trapping these mobs is to get the heads from them to make banners and to decorate with as well. Now, I want to show you how I built this. What I did is I dug out that's a 2-block deep hole, and it is 9 blocks by 9 blocks all the way around. And then you can see on the corners I've dug out a 3-block by 3-block square, which is 1 block deep. And then I added the stone slabs this way and this way. And I did that on every corner. Then down here I added a water source right here on this corner and a water source up here. And I did that all the way around on each corner. That draws all the water to the center. Now, in the center, if you'll see, I dug out down here a 7-block by 7-block hole. Now, the mobs, once they get caught up there in the water, they'll drop down into this hole. I placed a water source right here in the corner, and this water source will push them towards this corner here. And then I dug out a 2-block high hallway right here where they'll be flushed down into and then drop down into a small let's see, that's 2 blocks by 2 block pool right here. Now, let me get back up here and I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, so what happens then is at nighttime, you jump up right here on this slab, which I've placed directly above the hole. I believe this is 7 blocks by 7 blocks. Jump up here, and zombies, creepers, and whatever else will be attracted to you up here. And if they're not, then you'll just run around and get their attention and jump right up here. Now, I've placed these dorite blocks in the corners and right here in the middle. And that's to tell me where I am on the block when I'm standing up here at night. That way I don't accidentally fall off into the water there, because I have done that and it's kind of disastrous. But what you want to do is you want to stand up here on this slab, and the mobs will be attracted to you, and they'll come up, and some of them will just keep walking and they'll fall into the water. Sometimes they'll stop at the edge of the water. Now if they stop, all you'll need to do is just walk back and forth, and they'll follow you and eventually get caught in the water right here on the corner, and that will flush them into the hole there. Once flushed down into this hole, they'll be flushed towards the center, and then they'll drop down into that center hole there. Now, once they drop down into that center hole, I'll show you what happens. I'll take my water bucket and I'll throw that into the water, and you can see it flows directly into the center. Now let me go down here into our collection place here and wait for it, and my water bucket should be flowing into this hole. There it is. And that's what will happen with the mobs. Now, once they drop into here, what I will do, they'll stand back here, use a command to summon lightning, and then the lightning will strike a creeper. The creeper will be charged, and then you'll take your flint and steel and carefully, very, very carefully, because you don't want to get too close to a charged creeper and blow yourself up. But carefully light the creeper on fire, step back as fast as you can, and it will blow up. Now, what should happen is the creeper and all the mobs in this little pool right here will blow up, and that's when you can collect your mob heads inside here. But it should not blow up all the stone around, because the creepers are in the water, and as you know, once the creepers are in the water, it doesn't affect anything around it when it blows up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until nighttime, and I'm going to show you how this works. And then once I do that, I will give you a quick tutorial on how to build this. We'll do this together. That way you can do this in your Minecraft world as well. Alright, now it's morning, and as you can see, I have a ton of mobs trapped right down here in this hole where they wash down. Now, what I want to do is count the blocks in front of me to where they are. Count, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I'm standing 10 blocks from them. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to open your game to LAN, open to LAN, and then allow cheats on. Start LAN world. Now that will open up to where you can use commands. Now what you want to do is slash summon, S-U-M, and push tab and it'll complete it for you. Space lightning, L-I, type in L-I tab and it should complete that for you as well. Alright, so now you have slash summon Minecraft lightning bolt. Now, you're standing 10 blocks from your mobs there, so what you'll want to do is you want to type the little squiggly, type 10, squiggly, 0, that means to, the 0, the second 0 there is for the level that you're on. If I was to do squiggly 10, it would put the lightning bolt 10 blocks above where I'm at, so I want to do ground level, so it's a squiggly 0, and then you'll put squiggly 0 again, and that centers it in front of you, I believe. Now, once you have that, push enter, and now they're charged. Now, you see it caught the mobs on fire once the lightning hit, but the water they're standing in will put it out immediately. So now what you want to do is you want to get a flint and steel. Alright, and now that you have blown up the creeper, I see a creeper head right there. Let's just knock this wall out so we can collect our loot. And what do we have? We have a creeper head. I think I already had that zombie head in my inventory, but there you have it. That's how you get your mob heads. Okay, so now that I've showed you how this works, let me show you how to build it. What you want to do is you'll want to make sure that you have a good flat spot. This rocky terrain makes a really good area to build this in because it's flat, it's open, there's no trees or vegetation blocking your view. So let's go ahead and clear out a spot right here, level this off. Alright, so now that you have a pretty clear spot like this right here leveled off, you want to count out 9 by 9. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now you'll want to drop down another block. Then you'll want to come up here and you'll want to clear out all of this until you have a 9 by 9 hole that is 2 blocks deep. Okay, so now that you have your 9 by 9 hole that is 2 blocks deep, what you want to do is come over to the corners and you want to knock out a 3 by 3 area. There. Now you have a 3 by 3 area on this corner. So now what you'll have is something similar to this right here. Now what you'll want to do is take your stone slabs, place them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that you have that, now we want to put the platform above. Alright, so now that you have your platform, you want to go down here and find the center, which this hole is 9 by 9, so the center is going to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be right there. Yeah. Alright, so now that you have found the center, you'll want to drop down 1, 2 blocks and then start hollowing this thing out. Now what you want is a 7 block by 7 block hole down here. It doesn't have to be directly centered under this hole right here, but just make sure that it's 7 blocks by 7 blocks. Okay, now that you have cleared out 7 blocks by 7 blocks, you'll want to figure out which direction you want to place your collection room. And we'll knock out this corner right here. Now, before I go any further, what I want to do is set down a water source, find out where, alright, you want to find out where this ends, which is going to be about right here. And then you want to get your pick, knock out these blocks here, and then you want to drop down a block just like this. And then hollow that out. Now, let me take this water source back up. And I'll place a water source here. And that'll give me an idea of where this water source ends. Okay, so it ends right here. You want to make sure that you keep this 2 blocks high so that mobs can't jump out. They'll be flushed into this area. And then you'll drop down 1 block here and expand this out to a 2 by 2 area. And you'll want to keep everything 2 blocks high. So once they drop down into here, they can't jump back up. So now what you want to do is you want to start moving in this direction. And this is going to be your collection room over here. Now you can build this however you want to. I just usually build probably a 10 block long by about 5 blocks wide, but you can do this however you want to, because this part is not important to the structure of the mob trap. And then you'll want to dig a way up to the surface so that you can get out whenever you need to. There we go. Now you have your collection room. Let's go right back down into here. Let's throw down some torches so it doesn't get too dark down here. Okay, now let's grab our water and fill this thing up. Okay, so now that you have your water source placed correctly up here, you'll want to drop into the water and make sure that everything is flowing correctly. And yeah, as you can see, it sends me right to the middle and I drop down beneath. Now we're going to place our water source down here. What you want to do is place your water source in the corner so that it flows this direction. Now you can see where the line where it stops right here. What you want to do, take your pick, now the water is going to flow down from there onto this level. Now go ahead and knock all these blocks off. That will send everything flowing in this direction. Now as you can see, I have made this 1 block short, but that's okay. I can fix that. And then I will just cover this right back up. Now we have our 2x2 pool right here, and I'm gonna go up here and just double check and make sure everything is flowing correctly. Okay, so what you want to do, now that you have all your water sources placed, you want to go ahead and grab some more water and then drop down right here. Again, make sure everything's flowing correctly. If it is, you'll flow to the center and you'll drop down, and then you'll flow in this direction all the way until you get to here. Perfect. And that's how it's supposed to work. Now let's place our water source there, and there. Now you have your pool there. Now you'll take your stone, and all you need to do is make sure that this right here is 2 blocks high. You want to leave this one empty so that they can drop down in there. Do that and that. So now you have your pool where all your mobs will drop down into. Okay, so now that we have this built, let's test it out one more time. The mobs will come up, they'll drop down into the water, they'll be flushed to the center, they'll drop down into the center here, drop down this way, they'll flow down the hallway and into the pool. And this is where they'll be held until you draw down lightning and blow them up. And there you have it, guys. This is your tutorial on how to build a mob trap where you can trap creepers, charge them, blow them up, and get the mob heads that you're looking for. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it's been useful to you. If you like this tutorial and want to see more, just leave me a comment and a like and let me know. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.